Hi everyone, I'm Echoes and I'm a VTuber, and I'll be covering Gundam Metaverse Episode 1. So, just a quick disclaimer, or a few comments. So Gundam Metaverse, Gundam Build Metaverse is only 3 episodes long, so it's sort of like a short OVA series in celebration of the 10th anniversary of the original Gundam Build Fighters. Correct, Gundam Build Fighters, yes. So, which is also it's probably my favorite Gundam Build series, because I wasn't really a fan of Try, I wasn't a fan of Divers that much. I watched some of Re-Rise, I don't remember if I finished it. But I always have in my heart always enjoyed the original Gundam Build Fighters the most. It really is like my favorite. It's like it fills me with such nostalgia as it had like so much heart and like joy to it. It was just such a fun time to watch it all when I watched it. And this episode at least gives a similar feeling. I also was reading that probably the same writer of Gundam Build Fighters looks like came back to work on the Metaverse series, so maybe that's why the feeling is kind of similar. But especially since in Try and Divers the writing quality did drop a bit, and then sort of regain its faith via Divers Re-Rise, which I didn't finish, but I heard good things about it. So, oh yeah, but it's just nice getting that original Gundam Build Fighters feeling again. It's been a while, even if it's like short, and also they're kind of combining Gundam Build Fighters anniversary with a promotion for their metaverse, which is like their concept of a whole Gundam VR based world where players can interact with each other. You could look into that more on the I think Gundam recently released like a presentation on it a bit more. If you want to look more details, I can link it below. But yeah, it's sort of like kill two birds with one stone kind of idea. But yeah, and I'll get to it. I won't understand all the Gundam references, but if you don't mind enlightening me, or you could always feel free to mention it. I don't mind. I'll also include it in the notes as needed. So yeah. All right, and we'll get started now. Get the good old Gundam info. Because watching this via official. Then Sunrise logo. Let's get that. So in the beginning we have a bit of a fight. So it's pretty much we'll see who it is. Gundam Battle Mode 1-on-1. Launch on I find this a typo, funny typo. Gundam Mode 1-on-1, and then launch on Out All Assault. It should be All Out Assault. That's just kind of funny. You have this very cool Gundam. Don't know which Gundam it is, but it looks very cool. Battlefield is Moon Moon. I heard that is a Zeta reference, or double Zeta reference, I think. And the main character is Ryo Hojo, and then you have this lady who's introduced, who's in this one. And then you can see that they're currently on Earth, or at least on a planet, at least. And then this is the main character, Ryo Hojo. He has like a samurai-based avatar. I found this weapon to be kind of interesting. He's using like this like pole with like a little like claw at the end. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like a brand for some reason. It's just a very odd type. It's not really a spear exactly. So it's an odd weapon. So it looks like you can see that this lady is teaching him. It's like, oh, I see you've improved. And they've battled quite a lot. The 26th battle. This time I'm going to win. And you can see she's taunting him. She has the extendable claw. He's using that funky weapon before. It's like a kind of like a spear, I guess. Weapon strokes are sharper. Say children grow up before you know it. Guess that's true. Then she punts him to the ground, and then shoots using a beam laser. Uses a rocket launcher, misses, or bazooka. It's like, oh, your line of fire is shaky. That's one area you saw the girl. You can see that she activates her mask, which is kind of a cool effect. And then she uses her sword and cuts him down here. And then we get the opening. A half century has passed since the human race plunged into the vast world of the internet. That world has brought many changes to people's lives, into the boundary between the virtual and the real. Gundam and Gunpla has been incorporated there too. Kind of nice here that they have, you can see this is the avatar creation screen, where you can see that you have the preview on the left, you have the different parts on the left side, preset. This is probably going to be just an initial preview of the Metaverse interface once it officially comes out, maybe. Or it could just be just using the show, but yeah, it looks nice. You got different types of headpieces, footwear, gloves, outer jacket. You can see that they have some Gundam reference on this one, I think. Bottoms and accessories. And then this is the another preview of their Gundam Metaverse idea. It's supposed to be all in VR. See a repair shop, probably a shoe shop, the official Gunpla store. And then after that, you get like a preview of a Gunpla. You can see this is like a mass-produced unit. You could buy it. Official info. I also like that a lot of the info is in English. It's kind of nice. Customer reviews, product description, 4.5-star global ratings, 3,029. And then you can see other popular recommendations based on your shopping. Here comes the building technique. You see he bought the mass-produced model. Show off your models, which is cool. Finally enjoy the new from Interactive Gunpla battle. The virtual universe based on Gundam in Gunpla. Oh yeah, also what's nice here is that they have the screen. One second, let me go back. Is that you see this guy using, it looks like the Quest a lot, which is kind of cool. But they're all interacting with the metaverse via different ways: phone, computer, and then the VR headset. It is a Gundam metaverse. Then yeah, you see the different colonies on the outside too. And then we get the opening sequence. So it's kind of cool. They have is that they have pretty much the ocean, and then you have Rio here, and then this is his teacher right here, whose name is Terry, and then that older guy was the shop owner, which we'll see in a bit. Shop owner right here. Yeah, it's kind of nice that they're all kind of like on a boat together. And then it transitions to the metaverse, because you see that girl right there who's the AI in the metaverse. Then you have pretty much you have his master in the metaverse, and then you have this lady who, so you see they both have the same mask and very similar outfits. So it makes you wonder if they're like rivals or something, or they're kind of color coordinating maybe. And they have that some very cool Gunpla here. And then it's also nice that we get another background opening, because the background I think was, I don't remember if it's the first or second opening of the original Gundam Build Fighters, but it's always been one of my favorite of the series, so it brings back a lot of nostalgia. Some more cool Gunpla here. Then you have these two who are from Gundam Build Divers. Not who she is, but she seems familiar. Get some more Gundam cameos. And then this guy is the main character of Gundam Build Tri. It's kind of nice that he looks a little older than I remember him. And then that guy is from Gundam Build Re-Rise, and she's, I think, from Re-Rise and Divers too. And then we get the originals from the original Gundam Build fighters. We have, I think, Reiji and then Sei. So these two are the originals, so it's kind of nice to see cameos of them in the opening. And then we get the last one shot with the main character's Gundam and then his master here. Episode is called Dive. Pursue your goals with all your might. So I guess that's his motto. And then we have the Metaverse project box where you have like, I guess they have a lot of stuff to help you, and then some Gundams here. And yeah. Then he has his mom's packing his lunch right here. Like, good morning. Going to your tutor again. He's probably on summer vacation. Or weekend. Whatever he's free, I guess. Say hi to your tutor. And then the dog. He's called Core, which is interesting. Then he's saying hi to his neighbors. You can definitely tell this is not Japan, because he's so friendly. He's going to the shopping center. And then he's also saying hi to his friends here. He's like, looks like they're trying to go surfing. And he's like, nah, I gotta go somewhere now. Gotta go somewhere. Must be Gunpla. He must be really into that lately. So maybe he is the type who kind of gets into different hobbies, but currently is into Gunpla right now. And then you can see from the setting that they're close to the ocean here. So it makes sense that his friends wanted to go surfing. And then this is a shopping center. You can see the garbage truck. Then you have the gacha machines, and then you have the hobby store, which is, I guess, a Gunpla store. And this is the guy from the opening who's the shopkeeper. Kind of nice that he's such a big buff man. That's so cool. Suits the setting. He's like, oh, hi, Rio. He's called Mr. Jeff. And is Sirius on here? Looks like she's still asleep. We wake her up. Like, sure. And then he's going to help her out. And then you can see this is his teacher right here. It's kind of cute that she has like the Gundam face mask here. Sleeping mask. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention that when he mentions Aloha, then you get the more context in the sense, because initially you only assume it's an island, but since he says Aloha, he's probably in Hawaii. So it actually is quite a good nod to the location, especially since Hawaii is one of the closer areas to Japan. It's kind of midway between Japan and the US in a way. I mean, I don't know exact geography, but it makes sense also because there's a huge Japanese influence on the island, just because of immigration and stuff. So I thought that was just a nice nod to that. He's like, oh, how's your fight with your Gunpla master? Because it looks like she knows about her. Mask lady. And then she's called Mask Lady. I did better than before, but I still lost. Then you can see that she wants to show the video, and then you can see she's eating a musubi, which is like a pretty popular Hawaiian type of sushi because it gives a spam type of rice. The orc has gone more stable. You just gave its shoulders a wider range articulation. Because of that, so must have determined it cannot handle cannon recoil. So it looks like they were a little too loose. A lot of options. You can make them double jointed, switch to new joints. Kit already arrived, already installed, and then talk about the Metaverse. At Metaverse debut. And then they're going to fix up his Gunpla. Decision will be important for today's operation. And roughly, you can't make all those parts reach their potential. And you're capable of doing that now. So in a way, he's using, oh, this is not him, I think. Is it him? I don't know, maybe he is. This is, Astaroth Origin. I wonder if this is one of the Iron Blood Orphans. I wonder if this is based off the mobile game. I don't remember this one. It does look very cool. Or whether this kid is the one who bought it. I don't remember. Then you have the Barbatos in the front early, and then he's fixing up his gunplay here. And you can see that this kid is just trying his best to build it. It's okay to make mistakes. You can always start over. What's important is to have fun, which I'm glad that they kind of hone in here. Because gunplay is, in essence, is a hobby, and you just want to enjoy yourself. And see, these guys have the teddy bear one, which is kind of cute. Got the name of it. I always thought that these guys are really cute. They all like have their own way of looking too. Ideal for me hope to realize. Just keep moving straight towards them. I feel like I'm glad that they kind of go back to the original origin of actually making the Gunpla models a little more than because the recent ones haven't really done that much. They mostly just focus on the battles. But in essence, building the Gunpla is going back to their origin. So it's nice to see that callback. Pre-Tron era, you gain more experience and knowledge. And he built his Gunpla, which is cool. Then he finished his Gunpla, and then she's gonna lock up. It's really too bad. And then, yeah, he wishes that she could come in order to introduce her to Mass Lady. Oh, announcer heard this is my Gunpla building master. And you can see that there's a strange reaction to that here. So this is where you get illusion that Mass Lady and this lady right here are the same person. Could never, I'm far too shy. Good night. Be careful on the way home. And tell Master at the right time. Because he's going to make his debut. And you get to tell that he has like a slight Japanese style outfit. And then he also has that scroll in the background. Makes sense why he has a samurai avatar. Then you can see that this device is scanning his Gunpla in order to upload it into the metaverse. I think this is the idea that they're testing recently to probably for the metaverse idea and also to better allow people's like fan creations or customs without having to do it manually on the screen. So I appreciate that scanning can make things a little easier. So yeah, Lee walking her dog next to the ocean. And you see that the data finally goes uploads in the morning. And then he enters the metaverse, and you can see that he also has a pretty thick VR headset. I also find it cute that he's also still using the controllers here, these red ones, because I feel like a lot of VR anime recently always forget or don't use control. They assume like, oh, it's some sort of all immersive VR experience that just uses your mind somehow, and I'm like, huh. Or like it feels like it's a little too like hand waving of actual like current VR technology, so it's nice that they at least using something that's more modernized in the current day. You can see he uses his samurai avatar right here. And then you can see in through the door he invites his master. And they introduce the My Room. And then this is his main Gunpla that he's going to use. I also find it interesting he called it the Law Gundam, because I don't know if that's a reference to something, or maybe it's a reference to Lala from the original Gundam. But, name's interesting at the very least. Change the shoulder parts, fix them as Master wanted. I might want to make more changes, but even so, if I make a mistake, I can just start over. Trial and error is important, which I think I really like how they say this, because sometimes they create too much emphasis on being perfect, but here it's more like as long as you keep learning, that's the most important part. And you can tell also from her outfit right here, the Masked Lady, she kind of is like one of the Char clones, in of the or Char representative of the show because of the mask. Gundam. And then we have right here is the AI avatar of the metaverse. Welcome to Psy-G, a mellow Gundam metaverse AI. We have many events for you to try, and she showcases areas. Please enjoy the world of the Gundam metaverse. Thought you want to go straight to the Battle Coliseum. So live event convention hall? No. But he wanted to see the showcase. New model built by Meijin Kawaguchi. The Meijin's from the original Gundam Build Fighters, so And then you can see he built a custom Gundam Amazing Barbatos Lupus. So the custom Barbatos. You can tell it's like bright red because he really likes his red. He's the one of the other Char clones. Real shiny right here. See how detailed it is up close? Looks good. Kind of gunpla they call a masterpiece. A long time no see. And then you can see some returning characters. I think she's from Divers. I don't remember who exactly she is. It looks like she has to go somewhere. Is it, are you satisfied? Yeah. And then now they're going to do the gunpla battle. So it's kind of like 1-on-1 free battle. All you have to do is enter, and the system will choose an equally matched opponent. Well, it looks like this time he wants to do team battle, and also because they already showcased the 1-on-1 earlier, so it makes sense they want to do team battle. And she's like, I logged in today without my component. It's like, no, that's okay. I want to learn how to handle everything by myself. There are lots of groups recruiting members for team battles. You should apply to join the one that seems right for you. So in a way, it's kind of interesting that they kind of have, I guess this is like, yeah, looking for members. And then you can see that they have the different types of battles, event, daily, weekly, friend, or accumulation. So this is currently they're in an event, so it looks like maybe they have some sort of point bonus. So you can see that they currently have 1 member, 2, 2, 3. So he's doing this one because you only need 1 more member. Except the event, or maybe not this one. It looks like pick one. I can't read the Japanese, but And then you can see that the door opens, and then you get cameos of these 2, which are from the Gundam Build Divers. These I got Riku, and then Rio. So what do I do? Riku from Gundam from Build Divers. So in a way, he recognizes them. Maybe he watched the anime. Maybe he'll copy names after famous players they admire. So she's just saying that it could just be a person role playing. Only recruiting 1 person, don't worry. I'm only commenting him, so it's just him. Initially, we plan to play a 2-on-2 intro team. It looks like they couldn't get a member to come. Friends got busy, and then they get straight to it. Then you have the launcher here. It's kind of cool. It's like on the side of a ship. It's like, are you ready? The cool effect. And then this is a cool like Log Gundam starting frame. And this warps them to the battlefield. And then you see Riku's Gunpla, which is based off of the 00 Gundam. It's a custom. So they're probably promoting that via the anime. And then his is the Log Gundam, based off the original. And then they have a Ninja Type SD, which is pretty cool. And then they have a Kapul. Then you see this girl, and then this girl as well. So they're both cameos from Divers, I believe. His battlefield is an asteroid belt. Watch out for obstacles. Be aware of your position of your enemies and friends. Let's have fun. So I'm not really going to go too much into the battle because I feel like you don't really get much cool information. Mostly fan service at this point. I'm going to just skip through it a little bit. Oh yeah, and then you see, I'll just go to these 2. So these 2 are just watching the battle. Both fighters divers live up to reputation. Good learning experience for Rio. And then you can see that this girl recognizes her. Like, it's nice to meet you again. Glad that you returned to Gunpla battle. I don't know if this person is a returning character, and I don't remember if I've seen her before or not, before this anime. It looks like she is someone that a lot of people right now. Like, don't tell Rio, okay? Too shy. when you like to catch an old acquaintance like me, and then you get the mage and he just pops up here while ringing like this. Might hold some significance for me and for you too. Then you can see that this lady pretty much attacked Rio into an asteroid. And then Riku attacks this cat girl right here, or Momo. Rio's current level may have been too much for him. And then you can see Ayama uses her special attack, which is she makes the pretty much a shadow clones with mass, so they can actually attack and do damage, which is interesting. But then you see that he sees an opportunity here because he sees like a floating bazooka. Prepared, and then she's about to do a finishing move, but then Riku shoots down the clones, which have been impeding them. And then you can see Riku does the finishing blow. Yep, and then they win. Oh man, we lost. Well, where am I positioned? We'll meet again. Kinda nice they have a nice camaraderie moment here. In exchange, I'd use Riku and others accept my friend request. This is their official logo. So it's difficult to tell whether these Riku and Sarah are the actual real, what they meant by real exactly. Is it like an AI that is pretty much exact copy of the originals, or they're actually the originals? Difficult to tell. They're amazing, right? And then you get an allusion to this lady right here, who you can see that she has a very similar outfit to Mask Lady, but she has like this grimace right here, so she looks like she has a grudge. Then you get a shot of the beach. Okay, this is the ending song. I don't go to it because I feel like it's just mostly more fan service about like him building his gunpla. And then you see in this shot you get a lot of cameos of the older gonna build characters from the previous series. I don't recognize all of them, but it's kind of nice just seeing them all in one picture. You can see that like we're gonna build his gunpla, and then you get the ending, and then you get some more cameos via the ending here. And here we get kind of like a cliffhanger for the next episode. See that his master gets stopped by this other lady who's probably that lady from before with the similar mask. Let me go back real quick. It's natural, it's just human to be disturbed at the sight of yourself, so we'll see what she means next episode. And she also has a similar mask as well, as though it's like a cat version. That's why I'll crush you. Again and again. And then you can see that his master's ejected from her gunpla. Never set world in this world again, so I guess she has a grudge. And then you see that the digital version is erased, and then reveals who Master was, and that was his teacher all along. So not that it's a particularly surprising reveal, but kind of interesting that they reveal at the very end. Yeah, I think that's it so far. Nothing really too crazy about this episode, not gonna lie. Nothing super deep, as I mean, it's literally a fan service episode all about promoting Gunpla, promoting the Metaverse, and also doing the anniversary of 10th anniversary of Gundam Build Fighters. So, I mean, even with all those like goals in mind, it's still pretty fun. I think that's what counts the most, right? It's just to enjoy the episode. Obviously, they don't want you to buy stuff or try out new things. I mean, what do you expect? This is Gundam after all. They want to make their money, right? But yeah, I think they did a good job with this first episode. I think it's already got a lot of views already. I think around last time I checked, it was about 444,000. So it's already doing quite well. So yeah, I'll probably be reacting to the rest of the episodes because this is already pretty short. So I don't really mind. It won't take very long. But yeah, it's just kind of nice to get a return back to the Gundam Build Fighters series. Even if this is practically a ad, I mean, what do you expect? But it's still fun. So, yeah. All right. Thank you so much and have a good rest of your day. Take care.